the next set of presentations will focus on how computer science and AI intersect with assistive technology. And their challenge was to create an app to help people with autism or dyslexia communicate effectively and efficiently. So the next group can take it away.
This is our autistic and dyslexic training app. Hello, my name is Tanisha J, and my teammates are Anvi and Anam.
Before we start the presentation, we put this quote in, made by Albert Einstein, and he says that everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. And in the presentation, we wanted you guys to think about like the person Albert Einstein.
Number 1, the problem. Our task was to create an app to help autistic and dyslexic people learn basic skills such as reading, writing, and speech. We also want to help them feel comfortable around other children and be able to communicate to other autistic kids. Number 2, key research. As shown in the pictures above, 1 in 59 children living in ADDM, which are Autism and Developmental Disabilities Monitoring Sites, are identified with ASD, Autism Spectrum Disorder. In the picture below, the image shows the percentage of students with autism. Currently, 43.5 million adults and children have dyslexia in the U.S.
Our solution. Our solution was to make an app designed for the millions of dyslexic and autistic children around the world. Our app features kid-friendly games to learn how to spell and read. The more questions you get correctly and the more time you spend on the app, the more coins you can earn and you can buy new avatars and features. Your parents are also able to see your progress. Dyslexic and autistic kids are prone to go under depression. So our group members decided to make an online community to help autistic and dyslexic kids have help from others and describe to each other what they're going through.
How it works. Our app will have many lessons dedicated to helping those with autism improve their speech. They'll be doing this by recording themselves saying a sentence in a lesson. For communication, our app will have lessons that require work with a partner, or some form of social interaction to improve their communication skills. There will be certain lessons that require duo work. For reading, our app will have pictures and text that will help the user's reading skills grow. This will be straightforward, so it's easy for them to learn. The lessons will get harder over time to improve the user's reading skills.
The impact. So this is a scenario that could happen. 2 months ago, an 8-year-old girl named Sarah had been diagnosed with autism, which had also included dyslexia. She had been struggling in school and was falling farther and farther behind in reading and spelling. Soon after, she had found our app and began doing it an hour every day. Another 2 months had passed, and her parents had noticed major improvement with Sarah. She had went from not being able to spell words to making full-on sentences.
This is my screencastify video for our autistic app. As you can see, this is the home page of our app. There are 3 buttons you can click: Autism, Dyslexia, and Overview. So when I run this, you can click Autism, and there's 4 types of activities you can do. You do the first one, it takes you to a reading game. Then you can click the Back to Autism button to get back to the 4 types of things you can do. And there's the Communicate button. You can communicate with other users on the app. Click the Friends button to do that. There's the Speech button. And then you have to repeat what it says there, which is she sells seashells by the seashore. And the last one is the Online Community one. You click any of these buttons to do whatever it says, and then you just do this to get back to the home page. This is dyslexia now. There are another 4 activities you can do. One is the spelling one. You have to spell the word awesome. Then once you're done, you go back to dyslexia. There's practice your reading. You have to read what the sentence says. The boy was writing his essay for his English class. Back to dyslexia. Pictures to words. What is the proper name of the image above? Type it in the input box, and it should be orange. And the online community is the same. This is the overview of our app, and then you can just read what you wanted to do. And then you go back to the home page. That's pretty much our app. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much for that presentation. I loved your energy and the fact that you were able to make such a nice app in such a short period of time. The designs were also really good, so good job, guys. The next presentation is going to be also on computer science and AI.
So this is my group's app. It's called PickRead, and it's by Gadi Toder, me, Vihan Kale, and GFA. So we're researching on how to help autistic children, and we learned from our research that people who have autism have a very hard time learning to read, write, and communicate with others. This is because it is hard for them to learn letters and words without lots of pictures and visual representation. So we are trying to help them learn words and later on help them make full-on sentences.
We did some background research on children with autism. Autism, or autism spectrum disorder, ASD, refers to a broad range of conditions characterized by challenges with social skills, repetitive behaviors, speech, and nonverbal communication. It can be mild or very extreme in some cases. Kids with autism have problems with social, emotional, and communication skills. They might repeat certain behaviors and might not want change in their daily activities. Many people with ASD also have different ways of learning, paying attention, or reacting to things. Autism is not a disease, it's a disorder that you're born with. Autistic kids are often visual thinkers, so it is most effective to teach them through visual learning systems. We wanted an app that could teach autistic children to read while teaching it in a simple visual way.
Our solution to this problem was making an app called PickRead, where you can match pictures to specific words shown on the screen. This will help kids learn because it will help them develop the meaning of a word.
The way PickRead works is that there is a word and there will be a set of images. The goal is for the child to match the picture to the word shown. Matching the picture to the word will help their memory because they can memorize it, and it will help them learn basic words. You may wonder, how does PickRead specifically target autistic children? Well, since autistic children learn visually, our app does not have any unnecessary background text or colors. It is very simple so that the kids do not get confused. Sometimes certain colors can incite extreme emotions in autistic children. We want to avoid this.
There you have it, PickRead, the app that teaches children to read and specifically caters to autistic children's needs. Thank you.
The next presentation is also going to be in the computer science and AI track. So you guys can proceed. I think this is Vedant's presentation. So Vedant, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
So, this is my my slide presentation, and I'm trying to make a site for the disabled people. So next slide, please. So my mission is, or our mission is, to connect disabled people to speak about their issues and to make the disabled world to be connected in a safe and easy to use platform. Next slide. So how do we pursue an idea like this, and what are some key details that we need to continue? So right now in my group, there's only one person, and that's me. The world, and my solution and what I'm trying to provide by this service is to connect disabled people who have a lot of issues and need to talk about them to others, because that has been proven to show that it can help you with your cope with your disability. And some research I have scrapped up is about 15% of the world population has at least one disability. And until the ADA, which is Americans with Disabilities Act, was signed in 1990, the disabled people of the United States had no such extra extra rights that were provided to them because of their disability. They were treated as normal people. Solution for me for that was It's a blog, it's a blog kind of site, a platform where people can chat with others about their disabilities and what they need and how it works. The site will generate a profile for each person, submitted a response, and they can post blogs and message other people about their disabilities. And the impact I am trying to do by this app the site is to connect disabled, which is the name of my site, can help disabled people talk to others about their disabilities, and that might help cope with their issues. Next slide. And then I just have the site, and then the ADA site for disabled.